Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya. Sim, thank you so much for the support. Sim Naya, thank you so much for the support. Hope you are good. So I came across a video where literally everybody is saying that Latinos and Black people are very fond of spending a whole lot of money on fireworks, especially on 4th of July. And he is telling people not to do it. And I am also in support. Instead of going out to wave the flag that is not waving you, because at this time it is screaming that the country just want to suffocate everybody. The money they have $500 or more you want to spend on fireworks, buy something meaningful, go back home, do barbecue with your family, loved ones, and all that. And also Latino community, Hispanic communities are telling their community to stay back home. Do not go out because a lot is already happening in your community. Don't go out there to do what you don't understand and end up being picked up. And some neighborhoods have decided that they are not going to celebrate this year. Why? Because it's really been a traumatic period for them. The same thing as Black people too. So if you are not, there is no need going out there to fireworks. Just have a good time with your family. It's also a time to recharge from all the stress and all that, because so far it's really been a stressful period, right? So go have some fun with your family. Let's get into this.
Unfortunately, in Texas and all down south, Black people and Latinos probably do the most on 4th of July. They spend $300, $400, $500 worth of fireworks just to light up the neighborhood when they should be lighting up mines. Now, I'm not here trying to gatekeep on holidays or gatherings or any of those sort of things. My family typically gets together on the 4th of July or over a Thanksgiving holiday. But it ain't because we're trying to celebrate some damn pilgrim lie of sitting down with the natives, and it definitely ain't no 1776 when we won our independence. You know, when I was a young black boy in Mississippi, our elders used opportunities even when we wanted to tell them what we learned in school, they would bridge the gaps on things they know they weren't teaching in school. They would also give us historical significance of things they know we didn't know. And they would use opportunities to teach us survival skills about parks that are not for us, that we have no business in, where not to travel alone, and how to de-escalate certain situations that will not be in our favor if we were to react the way we wanted to react. And you have to do some real soul searching right now, because you know that people are losing their rights, their freedoms. There's an anti-diversity, anti-support of people of color, women's rights, elderly, children, everything across the board. There's no due process. People are not getting justice anywhere. You can't even say all lives matter if you're a white person when you realize this has become a classless society and the elite don't give a damn about white people who don't have money either. To celebrate in patriotism and love for this country is absolutely a celebration of this country and Donald Trump right now. Don't give me that BS about this is how we've always done it. No, you don't have a problem of talking about why you don't celebrate Valentine's Day and how it's commercialized and it's a capitalist holiday manufactured for retailers just to make us do stuff. Somehow you can rationalize and make the distinction of what the holiday is and isn't, but you can't do it with the 4th of July. If you're not white and you're celebrating 1776, you got to really take a long look in the mirror. Were you celebrating last month on Juneteenth? Because that holiday should have been more significant of the life you have today. I bet you weren't popping no fireworks and celebrating on Juneteenth, were you? No, but this weekend you want to celebrate a holiday when your ass was still in chains. We should all be celebrating July 2nd. It's the first time our government actually took a stance against Jim Crow. I mean, what does the Civil Rights Act of 1964 mean to you? But I bet you don't have nothing planned right now, do you? And white people professing not to be racist, not to support Donald Trump, to be anti-racist, this is your time too. Because if you're showing up at the family gatherings, if you're showing up at the celebrations, eating hot dogs with the same MAGA supporting family with you, whether you say you're there or not, understand that the MAGA supporters are louder than you. You're there with your children amongst them. Guess what you're teaching them? Guess what you're teaching them? Unconditional love, unconditional support, still love of country, despite what you know. For the next generation, this weekend is an opportunity to tell them why we're not celebrating this weekend. It's an opportunity for them to make an understanding of what's going on. Take the child down to where the new arena or stadium is being built. Teach them about gentrification. You want to tell them, there's a good thing they've heard about or learned in school about what sanctions are. Show them what social sanctions are against the black community, how social and economic constraints placed on the community will shut down businesses and limit opportunities for jobs in our community. Teach them of how they move people out and build condos. Teach them so these minds understand to grow and build to something else, so they have a better understanding of what's taking place around them in the world they're currently in. If you find yourself this weekend in a cul-de-sac, a neighborhood, a party, gathering, festival, whatever, and fireworks are flying everywhere, and everybody's looking up to the sky and they're playing music in the background to make this picturesque moment, and you find yourself singing, "I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that life for me, and I'll proudly stand up next to you and defend it till the day, and there ain't no doubt I love this land, God bless the USA." Don't have a margarita in your hand. Don't have a beer in your hand. Don't have wine. Don't have no gin. Don't have no vodka. Don't have no Hennessy. Don't have no Crown. You need to go to 7-Eleven and get you a big gulp cup. And make sure it's full of Kool-Aid, because that's the only thing you're drinking right now.
Terry, now in my video I said,
Now I'm not here trying to gatekeep on holidays or gatherings or any of those sort of things. My family typically gets together on the 4th of July or over...
Because you're clearly in the back and not paying attention.
My family typically gets together on the 4th of July or over a Thanksgiving holiday. But it ain't because we're trying to celebrate some damn pilgrim lie of sitting down with the natives. And it definitely ain't no 1776.
See, your comment makes no sense if you actually watch my video, because I acknowledge the fact that most of us have had to pivot from American traditions and make these holidays our own. And what I acknowledged was, while we may still get together for fellowship, we were not going to let whitewash history define our gathering or make a false pretense for means for celebration. In a lot of ways, Terry, you're kind of telling on yourself on why you took the angle you took from my video. But I'll oversimplify it for you. You didn't celebrate Juneteenth, gathering with friends and family, fireworks, and neither did racists in America. You didn't celebrate July 2nd, the day the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was signed, and neither did racists. But come the 4th of July, Donald Trump is going to come out with his celebrating of America, the great America that he promised to racist America, bragging about how he buried woke culture and did away with DEI programs. And let's make sure we articulate what DEI stands for: diversity, equity, and inclusion. So in case you aren't connecting the dots, Terry, that means no diversity, no equity, and exclusion. He's sending Haitians home, people who are here legally, making them illegal, all while boasting about his new big bullshit bill that they are going to pass. And here you come, Terry, celebrating on July 4th along with them all, with your family, with your friends, having fun, for celebrating for reasons unknown. And rest assured, racist America will have no problem seeing you in red, white, and blue and embracing the America that is today. They won't mock or ridicule you. They will enjoy seeing you in that celebration alongside with them. Which reminds me of something. When I was a kid, I used to love the Bozo Show, which is odd because I was afraid of clowns. I didn't like them. They were evil. They seemed weird. Their mask, even their expressions of joy, seemed like there was something more going on there. And movies like Poltergeist didn't help. But despite my phobia for clowns, for some reason the Bozo Show was comforting. Now, I did see his sidekick Cookie, still as evil. Creepy old man weirdness. It just didn't vibe with me. But Bozo, for some reason, didn't hit me the same way. He was comforting, calm, normal. Even though in grandiose costume, he was clearly a clown. As I got older, I finally figured out what it was about him. When he interacted with kids and he did things, he didn't behave like a clown. He talked normal, almost like a game show host of some sort. All the other characters around him that were the distraction from it all. I forgot that he was a clown. He was just a normal person, and I just enjoyed watching him. But that didn't change the fact that his ass was a clown.
I couldn't be more proud of my neighborhood. Everyone in my neighborhood today, literally everyone who did have a flag still up, decided to take it down for this weekend because they will not be celebrating 4th of July due to how Mexicans, Hispanics, everyone is being targeted right now due to the posting that was posted by Laura Loomer saying that there's 65 million meals to be fed. She didn't pull that number out of her ass. There are 65 million Hispanics, Latinos in the US as of now. And she's basically implying that we might as well take all of our Hispanic community and put them into alligator Alcatraz. So, yeah, they're targeting Latinos. They want us all gone, and they're openly saying that they want to feed us to alligators. So yeah, it's pretty obvious while we're not celebrating 4th of July, while we're not participating in this holiday, because no one is free. Not until you're targeted. So if you feel free right now, it's because you're not being targeted yet. But Latinos right now are feeling it. We're feeling it. We see how we're being treated. We see how our families are being treated. And we're just not going to participate. We're not participating in the way that everyone is being treated right now. So again, I'm super proud. I'm super excited that my neighborhood has my back and isn't celebrating 4th of July this year. I couldn't be more proud. Just because things are going into effect and your president is putting things into effect does not mean that you have to blindly follow. For the rest of you who are waving, who are telling those that are waving their flags to go back to their country, hey, I don't remember people of your descent. European Americans did come over on a boat. You didn't have legal papers. You kind of came over and destroyed everything and took over. I don't remember people like you looking like you here. This is our native lands. So we're actually in our native lands. So can you say the same? Can you say you're in your native lands as well? Because you can't. These aren't your native lands. For those who are saying you're waving your flag from a country you refuse to go back to. We were born here. Most of us were born here. And it's not like we're waving a flag to a place that we refuse to go to. It's called culture. We're waving our flags because we stand with our culture. We're proud of our culture. Our culture runs through us. Just like Americans are proud of their sports. I think this will make it really easy for you to understand. Just like you guys rock your jerseys from a different state, but once you finally move and you go to a different state, you don't just up and quit your team, right? You guys idolize your team. You don't just start worshiping another team and following another team. No, you still continue to support your old team. You continue to wear those jerseys and root for your old city and town. It's the same thing, but with culture. We're standing for our culture. We stand up for our culture and we stand with our culture. So once again, I'm so proud of my neighborhood. Some of my neighbors follow me, not all of them, but I know some of you guys follow. And I'm so proud that honestly this morning to just go outside and pick up the mail and see that all the flags are gone for this weekend really means a lot to everyone in this neighborhood, to me and my family. So thank you so much.
I have a question for you guys. Riddle me this, okay? It's a question, like a legit question. If you are MAGA and you're a big Trump supporter and you are all about, you're so patriotic and you're celebrating 4th of July, because Latinos, like real Latinos like me that stand up for their people, we have nothing to celebrate, right? What are we celebrating? Are we celebrating families being torn apart? Like, we have nothing to celebrate. It is not just liberty and justice for all. But Latinos for Trump, they're celebrating because they feel like they're privileged. For some reason, they feel like they're good, right? How do you guys feel about a Latino for Trump spending 4th of July in Mexico, in beautiful Mexico? I'm going to give you my personal opinion, the hypocrisy. I think that's crazy. First of all, you want to talk about how you're so patriotic and you're so far up this administration's ass that I just feel like if you truly feel that way, like, why are you in Mexico for 4th of July? Why are you celebrating Mexico on 4th of July? Shouldn't you be here in the States blowing up fireworks or going to like a big event or something? Like, why are you in Mexico? Somebody. Like, what do you guys think about that? Is that hypocrisy or what? So this chick that I know, all up on fucking Trump's ass and Melania's ass. Oh, the first lady, she's so classy, she's so beautiful, she's such a classy lady. Classy lady, okay, whatever. I couldn't. She posted that she's in Mexico, and my husband's like, you should DM her and be like, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? And I looked at my husband like, what? And he's like, yeah, ask her if she's okay. Like, just ask her if she's okay, because you want to make sure that she didn't get deported. My husband's funny. He's savage. If you guys know my husband, he's a quiet guy. So for him to say that, I was like, oh, but he ain't wrong. And I want to be like, girl, are you okay? Are you okay? I saw your location. I was worried for a minute. Can't make this shit up.
Slavery continued for another 90 years after the 4th of July, 1776. 90 years. So yeah, I won't be participating in any 4th of July events, but you're welcome to do whatever you want. I just won't celebrate holidays that talk about independence and freedom, when for another 90 years after that independence and freedom was gotten, you continue to enslave Americans, Black Americans. Chattel slavery is one of the most disgusting stains on this country. And you want me to celebrate by having barbecue, grilling, popping fireworks? Some of you all have your priorities messed up, but here you all are celebrating and popping fireworks as your insurance and SNAP benefits are about to be stripped away from the elderly, the young, veterans. What are you celebrating? How's that independence or freedom?
Yes, tomorrow is the 4th of July, and like everyone else, I'll be sitting at home. Even though the bill has passed, most of the bill will take place over the duration of the next 10 years. So I know there's a lot of big creators getting on here making think pieces. They're crying, they're emotional, they're trying to paint it like right now is the end of the world, but it really isn't. And by no means am I saying this bill is okay. I'm just trying to give some relief and comfort to those who think this is going to be an overnight thing. It's been stated that the bill will not take place until late December of 2026. The date given was December 31st, 2026. Over the course of the next 10 years, they will cut out millions in funding and Medicaid, SNAP benefits, disability, things like that. Another part of the bill did discuss the fact that if you are able-bodied and you are 65 years of age or younger, then you'll have to work for your medical benefits. So you won't be just given Medicaid. You'll have to get a job that has medical benefits. If you're able-bodied and you're 65 years of age or younger, 19 to 65 essentially. So as of right now, like if your child is in school and they're 19 years old, because some people do graduate at 19. I was 19 when I graduated. Don't laugh at me. But if they're 19 years old and they're in school, but they're not working, they won't get Medicaid. So I just wanted to bring, comfort to some people who are like spazzing out right now. This bill will take time to implement. It won't start to be implemented until end of next year. And then even then, it's going to take about 10 years for anything to really solidify.
The 4th of July is canceled. You're not paying attention? July 4th can no longer be a holiday because the freedoms you once thought you have were stripped away yesterday by the U.S. Supreme Court. And they think that Americans are going to go out and spend $60 billion during this holiday season. Holidays, crazy talk. There's no way any of us should show up to festivities this season. Because how could you be celebrating anything right now? Are you going to be outside waving flags and watching fireworks while they burn the Constitution? So this year we're not playing along. No fireworks, no spending, no travel. We are shutting it down. Don't go out and buy anything red, white, and blue. In fact, stay home. We need to show them that the celebration is over. I need you to boost this signal. I need you to tag a friend. And I need you to take your power back. Let them know that real patriots aren't throwing parties. Instead, we're planning resistance. We are the People's Sick Day, And we are Mayday. Refuse, resist, and repeat. Because Mayday will rise.
The 4th of July is a celebration of white people gaining freedom from other white people. Like, there was one group of white people who didn't like how this other group of white people were treating them. And so they wanted their independence. And you would think like, oh, if you want your independence, you would understand like what it means to like have freedom and be free. But no, the group of white people that wanted freedom then went to America, stole the land from the natives, actually gave them disease and unalived a lot of them, and then enslaved black people on the same land. And women also didn't have rights. So they could have been white, but there were still no rights for them. So literally, Europeans were mad at other Europeans and wanted to separate and have their own freedom. So they stole land, enslaved people, and gave no rights to anybody but white men with money. And you still see themes of that today, to this very day. And that's what the 4th of July is really about. Some Europeans didn't like how they were being told what to do from other Europeans, so they moved away and then enslaved people and stole land and unalived people and gave no rights to anybody but rich white men. As if they weren't trying to gain freedom. Like you would think they would have the concept of, oh, like, wow, we want our freedom, so like maybe other people would want their freedoms too. No, that's not what they did. What? And that's literally what the 4th of July is.
How are people not going to celebrate the 4th of July this year? Seriously. Because I'm not celebrating either, and I need some ideas. Right now, I'm just planning on getting really stoned and playing video games on my couch the whole day, you know, kind of like sit in darkness. It's very like topical, very American right now to sit in darkness because everything's pretty dark. But if you got something that you do that's very anti-4th of July, let me know. Maybe I want to do that instead. Who knows?
This is all I got from this video, and sincerely speaking, if you do not have anything to celebrate this year, especially going out to spend a lot of money on fireworks and all that, I absolutely would suggest that you use your money for something good. So far, the country is terror and rising people. Yeah. So if you feel that there is no need for you to be out there buying money or using your money to burn your, it's my mom would say, why are you buying fireworks? That you are absolutely burning your money. Like how? Burning your hard-earned money, you know? So you can just chill. The money you are supposed to use to buy fireworks, buy something from the Walmart or any store. Go home, spend some time with your family, barbecue. Spend time with your family, your friends, loved ones, and all that. Because the way things are going at this point in time, it is screaming. Everything we are doing is calculated. Like the lady that said the bill that they passed on a beautiful, like ugly bill, whatever this thing, will start by next year. Does it matter if it will start by next year but it will eventually start, right? So why are you trying to defend like it's not going to start now? Now let me tell you something. When a bill is passed, like it is open that is passed, it might not start immediately, but the effect of that bill starts looming around. You can see how it plays out in some certain kind of places and all that. So yeah, whether it is going to start next year, for the fact that it's already been passed, it means it's been passed. I really do feel so bad that a lot of people are going through it now. And yeah, please, if you know that you are undocumented, stay back home. Do not go out there in order to try celebrating what is not celebrating you, and then you end up in ICE detention center and all that. And please, please, and please again, no need driving around or trying to be wild. Quietly go home, spend some time with your family. It will do you really good. And moreover, what are you celebrating? What are you celebrating at this point in time? Bye for now.